So this chapter of One Piece raises a lot of question marks. There's going to be a lot of theories for days. Two reasons why. One, the physical capabilities of Charlotte Lin as a 5-year-old. And the second is the mystery behind Mother Carmel. Is she dead or is she alive? I decided to leave that open. I thought that she had the soul for abilities. She used the soul. She used the abilities to wipe out the flames, the fire that was caused by Charlotte Lin in Elbaf. And if she died, why did they show Mother Carmel's outfit only, and why didn't it seem like she disappeared into there? I think that's the mystery, and I think at some point we're going to get that revealed. That's why Oda. But then again, it could be time restraints because we're nearing the end of this arc. Oda has to wrap this up pronto so he can move on to the Reverie. So maybe he did that intentionally, or maybe it's because that's going to be revealed. Mother Carmel stated I'm going to take Charlotte Lin and the kids and leave Elbaf. I won't come back, but it has to time because Charlotte Lin is not down in this arc. There's not enough time, especially now. There's going to be back and forth about this. The physical capabilities, the physical feats of Charlotte Lin could not be ignored. Oh my gosh. Okay, so at one point in this arc, Elbaf was hyped up to be the strongest kingdom. And even Big Mom said it herself. If that alliance would have gone through, had Lola have married Loki, I would have been Pirate King. Remember all that? Boy, was that condescending after this chapter. It looks like Charlotte Lin may be above the Giants. Because come on, it's like a 5-year-old killed Fallbeard, okay? She sliced the sword like on some Ichigo Yuha type shit. Then she grabbed Fallbeard by the beard, a full-ass giant. Yes, I know he's 344 years old, but still, it's a 5-year-old. And which gets back to my point, I think she's genetically modified as an infant. Makes sense because of her size, but conditions are no kid should be able to do what she did. Unless you're some Goku and you can throw Piccolo's ass like a rag doll. His size, remember the World Tournament? That's what that reminds me of, actually. But she did it by grabbing Fallbeard by the beard, okay? So that's some physical strength. Plus, she didn't know what she did. She realized that Fallbeard was dead, but she didn't know who killed him. So she wasn't able to control herself, obviously. She gets calmed down because a lot of people bring on the Semler. And by the way, that Semler turns out to be the Croquet Bruges. So if you called that, congrats. Mother Carmel skedaddles with the rest of the kids, and according to Charlotte Lin, we find out though she's a con artist. She's been selling kids off to the world government for years, not just Charlotte Lin. She says, and I quote, because there's actually a quote in this chapter that says, some of these kids, a lot of these kids actually end up meeting up with foster parents, but some of the kids have already been. I think one of those orphans has to be Bonnie. There's no explanation for it. She has the connections and similarities with Big Mom. She has a huge issue with the government, so that would tie itself up. My question is this: was Bonnie there? Because I swear I felt like the child that was talking to Charlotte Lin that was hyping up the Semler was Bonnie. I still think that's the case. It could be one of the orphans was Bonnie. There's obviously a connection, so we'll find out in due time. But it's obvious she has huge issues with the world government. She's hugely important to the Gorosei. And obviously that's an important plot point that Akainu did not kill her when he had the chance. So, and now she's under prosecution. So I wouldn't be shocked at all if one of those orphans turned out to be Bonnie, or that child who was befriending Charlotte Lin in the previous chapter was Bonnie. In fact, I think I'm going to call that. So, the whole thing about Mother Carmel sending off kids, yeah, she didn't sell all the kids. She sells one every 2 years. Okay, the reason why she wanted so much money and why she can try and manipulate as much as she wanted is because the physical feats that Charlotte Lin produced in Elbaf. She had the way to blackmail and manipulate the world government. So I think there's going to be some exceptions to the rule. Once we find out what some of those authors are, we may even know who those are as of right now. So the reason why you would sell one at a time is because they have huge connections or huge abilities. In Big Mom's case, it's abilities because she destroyed half of Elbaf. She killed one of the oldest giants in Elbaf history. And Mount Beard decided to let him go because, listen, don't bring your child here ever again. We don't know if Mount Beard's still alive. It's possible. But here's the thing. A Club Cypherpole, good old Cypherpole. We don't have good intentions, right? No. But even they hype up Charlotte Lin Lin as a 5-year-old, folks. So the way they hype him up says, in terms of Marine ranks, she has the potential to be either an Admiral or Fleet Admiral. This is Charlotte Lin Lin without Devil Fruit abilities. What does that say about her physical abilities? So, and what does that say about Elbaf? Well, I can tell you, it doesn't make him look good right now. And the fact that Harujin was like, yo, kill this bitch. You crossed the line, we cannot let this slide. I think that's going to be intertwined itself with what happens with the Straw Hats when they go to Elbaf. I've already talked about that enough, but yo, you get the picture. So when it comes to Mother Carmel, that's where you've got to draw the line, because yes, it is fucked up. She manipulated Charlotte Lin Lin, but the thing about that is Mother Carmel only saw the good in Charlotte Lin Lin only saw the good that coming from Mother Carmel. She didn't see the wickedness. Couldn't see through the bullshit because she was too young at that point. So in that instance, she was misled. But as an older adult, she has to know what she's doing. She's like an immature child. She's still an immature child when she doesn't get away. She killed one of her own sons just because of a stupid crook and brooch. She teased the living crap out of Pudding. Yes, I know she's a bitch, but that's primarily due to Big Mom's bad mothering skills. So again, it's bad. That's due to Big Mom Charlotte Lin Lin's bad parenting skills. So she learned that from her parents, apparently, and she learned that from Mother Carmel because she doesn't know right from wrong. And actually, she does remind me, now that I think about it, her expression that she gives when she gets pissed off like a demon, she really does remind me of Gluttony from Full Metal Alchemist. So, plus they both like eating people, so they have that in common too. So, and apparently Mother Carmel she ran away, she slipped off the trail of the Marines, she went into Elbaf, primarily because there was a giant that had connections with Mother Carmel. So that explains that. I think we may actually get to see that giant at some point named John. It's obviously important. So that part of the aspect, there's still a mystery out there when it comes to Mother Carmel. Why was her clothes the only thing left of her? Why did she disappear to thin air? There's all sorts you can go back and forth about this. Is she alive? Is she dead? So I feel Oda did that intentionally. So I can't wait to see what the outcome's going to be. By the end of this chapter, we go out of the flashback into present time, which is good because we can wrap up this arc pretty soon. So this was an information overload chapter when it comes to Charlotte Lin Lin. When it comes to Mother Carmel, though, yeah, it looked like she had best intentions as when she was young, but as she got older, she got worse. So that's what it seemed like to me. So post your comments down below about what you thought about this chapter. In terms of information, it's one of the biggest reveals we've gotten at Big Mom yet. So, in terms of physical capabilities, she's been hyped up like never before. So that's ridiculous. I really can't wait to see what Kaido's story is going to be like. That's going to be nuts. So that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Appreciate that. Comment down below your thoughts about this chapter. Subscribe to the channel for more One Piece. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.